Hello everyone, I am Venkat Sai Ganesh. I am here to give a book review. The book I read last week was Death Note, which is a Japanese fictional novel which is published by Shonen Jump, and it was written. The writer of this book was not known till now, and it is first edition of this book is published in year 2006 April 12th. About this book, this is a book which deals with intelligence. Going into the story starts with our main character, Light Yagami. Light means morning, Yagami means darkness in Japanese. His name is Light Yagami. He is an high school student. During his school hours, he finds a book which is written Death Note on it. He takes it to his home, and there are some instructions written on it. The instructions are written in English. So he reads that, and the first there are mainly three instructions in it. The first one it tells that the name written on that book shall die, and the second instruction says that for dying the writing person should know the face of name written on that book, and full name should be written, and the person shall die in 40 seconds. Our main character Light stops there and throws that book, but for somehow he takes it to his home, and then for testing it, he don't know what to do. Then he saw TV, and in TV there is a news that a child has been kidnapped by the person so and so. A name is given and his face is given. So Light Yagami write his name on Death Note, and after 40 seconds he thought it was a fake or prank. Then again news guy says the kidnapper has died, and all the child is running towards the police officer. Then he feels so. Then he started writing all the names of criminals in that book. Nearly 6 days he wrote all the names. For the police officer are for nearly 6 days. Light Yagami has writing all the criminals that was shown in the TV. So the all police officer gathered a meeting in which to find the criminal, and the people who named the criminal as Kira. Kira means killer in Japanese. Killer who kills criminals in Japanese. And after 6 days, suddenly there was some different person in his room. He was kind of scared and freaking out, and the person says, I am Ryuk Shinigami. Shinigami means god of death. This Ryuk guy will stay in hell. For some reason he threw that book to earth, and that book was taken by our character Light. So Ryuk was bored in hell, so he came to earth. So Ryuk stays with Light now. Ryuk set some rules of Death Note. The third rule is, if you write the cause of death within 6 minutes of writing his name, then the person will die. If the cause of death is not physical existing, then the person shall die by heart attack. These are main rules for Death Note. uh, from this point of time, Light started writing all the criminals, everything he can get. And to amaze us, Light's father is an Japanese officer, head of Japanese crime officers, police, kind of. And the police officers are all meeting, and then we were introduced by another character named L. This L, we don't know his name or his personality, anything, but starting itself, L finds out the location of Kira. Kira means our Light Yagami's position. There is so in this story tells us, in this story there is a war between L and Kira. Kira means light. This is an intelligent war, amazing book. Means there are some scenes where which the level of IQ is next level. Means we can't imagine how the writer has written that. Means where in some chapters, in Light's house, every single point there are CC cameras, and there is no way he can write names on the Death Note. But to write, if he don't write, then he will be considered as criminal. So how he kept an small size TV inside potato chips, and writes keeps a small paper of Death Note inside potato chips and writes, considering it as blind plot. There are so many interesting scenes and everything. Next level book. That's all. Thank you.